Hey everyone, I'm Hannah Hayes. I'm an associate editor here at Southern Living, and this is...
I'm Ashley Williams. I'm the style editor here, and today we are going to make some appetizers and some cocktails.
You may have joined us several weeks ago where we initiated our first Southern Living Happy Hour Facebook Live, and we're doing it again.
Yay, and maybe many more times.
Yes, due to overwhelming demand, or not. It's fine. So Ashley, what are you going to make today?
Okay, so I'm going to make a really simple pimento cheese, and this is like a variation of our Southern Living's classic pimento cheese recipe. And so I've got that all set up. We're ready to go with that. And then I've got some Conica, help me say it. Conecuh sausage.
Conecuh sausage is
Conecuh
the
County,
pride
Alabama.
of Conecuh County, Alabama.
That's right, and it is so delicious. So
It's
I fried
really
some of that up and put it on my cheese board, I guess you could call it here. So this is like a Southern style cheese board. You know, it's good. It's gonna be good. And so we've got that, and then also we cannot forget the Wickles. So we're gonna have Wickle pickles and pickled okra too.
Wickles are another pride of Alabama.
Another pride of Alabama.
Like,
that?
Wickles
Opelika,
are my
Alabama,
favorite.
I think
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere in that area. So
yes.
yeah, not far from Auburn. And what are you making?
I'm going to make a strawberry lemonade mint cocktail.
Ooh, that
and
sounds
I'm
right up my
going to
alley.
be using this strawberry syrup that I got from Blackberry Patch, and they're in Thomasville, Georgia. And this is going to be really easy because it takes the place of strawberry puree, which we don't have time for. And it also adds sweetness, so I don't have to make simple syrup. I'm kind of excited about it.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
okay, so tell me about that really quick. So if you had to make strawberry puree, what would that entail?
Well, you'd have to take a whole bunch of strawberries and blend them all up and chop it and all that. Or you can just take whole strawberries and just muddle them and punch them with this thing.
Takes a long time.
It does, but this way, we don't have to do that part.
Okay, yay.
I'm
Very
excited.
good for our mixer.
Well, should I start making the cocktail?
Yeah,
Ashley?
start
Okay.
making it. I'm like,
All right.
I'm ready to have it
So
up.
Ashley
What'd you
picked
do?
me some mint from her garden
I did.
because she is that sweet.
Well, you know, so it's overgrowing a little bit in my garden, and so I thought it's time to prune.
I asked
And
her to
we're
get me
making
some mint and
cocktails
basil
today.
at
It
the
was
grocery store.
perfect timing. But it's an easy little container garden. I think I got the instructions off southernliving.com myself. So I put that little guy together, and hopefully I can keep it alive.
Yeah, Ashley was like, no, I'm not getting it out at the grocery store. I will bring you my own. So
I like
she has it. So I'm just putting some mint leaves in the bottom of here, and we are going to just like kind of, you know, pan them a little bit so their oils get released into the cocktail.
So, okay, so one thing I've never understood about this muddling thing is like how much do you want to muddle? Like, when do you know the muddling's done?
I mean,
I can smell it. Like, it smells.
yeah,
good.
I think your nose is a really good indicator. Like, if you can smell it being released, then you've probably done a good job. I mean, you don't want to hurt them. That would be sad.
Oh, okay.
You know, be tender to the little
So
mint
we don't want
leaves.
to like destroy them.
No.
Or that. Okay.
I think
Yeah.
last time I showed you how some bartenders will like slap the basil to get
Yeah,
it to
yeah,
release,
what's
which
that?
I think is just too fancy and silly.
No, I like the muddling.
No. So we've got our mint muddled. I'm gonna put some ice in these glasses. Or actually, you know what? I might save that for later. I don't want it to melt in
Okay,
case it
very
takes a
good.
second.
Good thinking.
Okay.
So I see you've got some gin.
I do have some gin. So I have some gin from St. Augustine Distillery in Florida.
So can you tell me a little bit about why we choose when to choose gin and when to choose vodka?
I think it's more about your personal taste. I'm just not a big vodka person, but you know, and also gin's funny
That's
too.
good gin.
This is good gin. This is more like a citrusy gin. Like they grind like lemon peel and herbs by hand to make this. So it's more botanical tasting. Like a more juniper-y gin would be a little too piney for this.
Christmas tree.
Yeah. So I always recommend this or Bristow gin from Jackson, Mississippi.
And that one's from St. Augustine?
Yeah, St. Augustine, Florida.
Okay.
Yes, so I am going to do 4 ounces of gin, so I'm going to measure that out in this. This may take a second.
That's such a nifty little tool.
It really is a
Cocktail
nifty little
making.
tool. Yeah, no, if you like to entertain, you definitely need one of these, because most cocktail recipes are not in cups and tablespoons. They are in this format, which is ounces. Let's see here. I'm going to make enough for 2. I'm not being crazy.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Just for yourself. I gotta have some too.
Okay, so I've done that. And I'm going to put in some lemon juice that I just squeezed.
Okay, so that's fresh squeezed. We don't do the
bottle
pre-made
kind
stuff.
I wouldn't recommend it. The bottled stuff can taste really like metallic-y and overly acidic, whereas this is just, you know,
fresh. It's
tasting.
fresh.
We want it to taste fresh because it's spring.
Thank
we're
goodness.
so excited about
Oh my gosh, thank goodness it's spring.
Okay, and then I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of this, which
do you need a tablespoon thingy?
I'm just gonna eyeball it in this, but
see, that's how I'm an eyeballer cocktail maker.
I'm an eyeballer too. I mean, as long as it's not baking, just have fun with it.
Yeah, I guess because baking's more of a science, right?
Yeah, definitely. So we'll put that in there, and that'll add the fruit and the sweetness.
Nice.
Which would be nice. And you can do all kinds of things with these blackberry patch syrups too. I mean, you can put them on top of pancakes.
Ooh,
you can even make
delicious.
like glazes for chicken and barbecue sauce. It's pretty cool. And then what else do I need to do?
Okay,
I
so
think
we've
that's
got the lemon juice, we've got the syrup, we've got the gin.
Yeah, this is really easy. This is like four ingredients.
Love it.
So I'm gonna put some ice in here just so it chills.
Nice. Okay.
And I'm going to shake it. So Ashley tried to give me a stir earlier, and I was like, "We're shaking, not stirring." It's fine.
Well, you know, so tell me about that. Like, why do we shake and not stir?
Well, for this, I'm going to shake it to make it cold and combine everything. But this also has a built-in strainer, and you can also use. I mean, you've seen those things that have like the coils around them. You can use that to strain it too. So that way we don't have like this not incorporating and kind of just floating around. Okay, so
I might not get it good enough. Got it. So I guess too, we should ask everybody what their favorite spring cocktail is to make.
Yeah.
And even, you know, what cocktails, other spring cocktails you'd like to see from us this season or in the summer. What kind of ingredients you like. I mean, strawberry's a good one for me, so I'm excited about that.
Okay, I'm going to add some ice to this.
Oh, we're getting close.
We are getting close.
Okay, I should bring out the
Oh, we should. Our little lemon stir.
Yes, that's here. Although we have nothing to put it into.
We will in a second. And then I'm going to put this ice in here, and we're going to pour what we shook over this. And you could even top this with club soda if you want the bubble factor.
Oh.
I'm not always a fan of bubbles, but if you like it, you can totally do that if you want to.
The claw?
Yes. The claw is definitely a staple here at the test kitchen. Look away. Okay, and then I'm going to pour this over this. Here we go. See, it's a nice little pink color.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And then it's got the green in the bottom. It almost looks like a watermelon wedge.
That would be so pretty to serve at a party. I can just see that like on my back porch.
And then I'm going to put a little lemon slice garnish in there.
Oh, okay. So now I can get this out?
Yes, see if it'll stick in there.
Okay.
It may not float in there,
I don't know.
You get the idea.
Okay.
But anyway, those are our cocktails.
Those are beautiful, Hannah. That was so easy. Okay, so I can totally do this.
Yeah, you totally
recreate.
Can.
So cheers
to your loveliness.
To yours.
Yes. That's pretty good.
That's delicious.
It's strawberry lemonade with gin in it.
And it's not too sweet.
No, definitely. That adds the perfect amount of sweetness.
It is. Like, I like that it adds a little bit of sugar, but it's not overwhelming like some mixers can be. So
yeah, no, you can definitely sip on this for a while.
Okay, so now that we have our cocktails, should we get something to eat?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I've shown you my Kaneka.
Kaneka.
Okay, I got it right. Sausage. And I've got crackers out, and so now I'm going to make this pimento cheese. So I went ahead and measured everything out, and like we said, the recipe is going to be on the site, and I think we're getting it on Facebook too, so you guys can get it just right, because I don't want to
lead you astray. Yes, it's already
and I don't know it by memory, so, okay. So first though, I've got all my cheese. We've got sharp white cheddar and sharp yellow cheddar that I've freshly grated, because you get better flavor if you don't do
this pre-shredded.
Don't do the, yeah. I was warned against that.
Yes.
Yes.
It's just not going to have the same taste. And they cover it with like something to keep it all separated too, and you want this to kind of like bind together.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. I didn't know that. Okay. So I'm going to start with that, and we'll see if we can get it out. Got it out. Try it. And then, of course, we have to add our Duke's mayonnaise. Don't worry.
Duke's
mayonnaise. This might be the most important part.
I mean, I don't know if I love anything more in this world than Duke's mayonnaise.
You know,
aside from my family. But
I kind of heard that maybe you were interested in getting a Duke's mayonnaise tattoo.
I'm not. That's always a joke I say. Like, if someone forced me to get a tattoo, the only thing I know that I'll love forever is this.
Yep.
So.
You know, I feel the same way about Daisy sour cream.
Yes.
So.
Daisy Dukes.
Daisy Dukes.
That's our combo.
Okay, so I'm adding the mayonnaise, and also I'm going to add a little bit of cream cheese. And Food Guru, tell me what the cream cheese adds to the mix here.
It's just adding a lot of creaminess and some more like spreadability, and kind of makes it a little bit smoother. People are weird about their textures with pimento cheese. I wonder how our readers feel about that.
I don't know. How do you guys feel about your textures to pimento cheese? Because my dad makes a really good pimento cheese. It's his own recipe, but it's a little, you know, it's not thick and creamy, and I kind of like it, but it's different.
Is it chunky?
No, it's kind of like, it's a little runny. He's probably watching this, like, don't tell people that. But
some people like it where it's like, it's almost like a spread, whereas, yeah, I like it a little bit chunkier.
You like it a little bit chunkier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so now I've got pepper that you measured out for me. Awesome. And then also we've got dried mustard. So that's been measured out. I'm gonna put that in there. And this is, so you can do fresh onion, or I'm choosing to do a little bit of onion powder instead because I like to go the easy route.
And I don't want to cry.
And I don't want to make Hannah cry today.
Onions
I don't want to cry
so
today. So I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna do just a pinch of salt. Some Worcestershire. Gosh,
ask me how you pronounce that one. I always get it wrong.
Okay. And then finally, of course, well, not finally, this isn't final, but of course you can't have pimento cheese without pimentos, so I'm going to add those. And I've drained, this is 12 ounces, and I went ahead and drained those because you don't want it, especially if you don't like your pimento cheese watery, you don't want all that juice in there because the texture won't be quite right. Okay. So we've got those in there. And then finally, what I'm going to do is just add, because I like spicy, and so I'm going to add just a dash of hot sauce.
Love it. Can you not get that off, darling? May I help you?
There we go.
You got it.
Got it. Okay. So I'm just going to guess.
Just throw it in there.
Okay.
If you like spicy, hit it.
And I think it's probably good, right?
That's probably good.
Okay. Maybe a little too much?
No, I like it. I like a spicy pimento cheese.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And so now I'm just going to mix it up. And I think once we get that all nice and mixed, I think we're going to have a good old pimento cheese ready to go.
I had never heard of Kaneka sausage being on a cheese board, but I'm very intrigued about this.
You know, I believe that there's a restaurant in Alexander City, Alabama, that right on Lake Martin that serves a cheese board just like this. And so that was my inspiration. And so it's called Kalijah, and that's what they serve. And so I always get that every time I'm at the lake. And so, you know, since it's spring, I'm thinking about water and being at the lake, and it's a nice reminder.
Yes, it's nice that we can eat it here, even though we can't go to the lake
even though we can't be at Lake Martin today. My home away from home.
That's a pretty pimento cheese. I like some pimento cheese goes easy on the pimentos, and then it's kind of like, you know, they're just dotted in there. But that's a very pretty color. I like that.
Ooh, that is nice. So first time ever making it on camera. All right.
They say that you're not supposed to make a recipe for the first time when you're entertaining Ash. But it's okay.
I've heard that too.
I break that rule all the time.
You know, sometimes you just gotta live on the wild side.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
It's hard to mess up pimento cheese. That's the beauty.
And that's why I picked it.
Exactly.
And that's why you can pick it for, you know, when you're having like a casual get together.
Yeah.
It's so easy to
because
do.
You can dress it up and you can dress it down.
You can dress it up, dress it down, and you can just throw it together. So that's sort of great. And so, does that look pretty mixed together?
It does. I'm liking that. I think they're good.
So now, since it's nice and mixed, I'm going to put some in our little bowl so that we can finish off our pretty charcuterie plate, southern charcuterie plate. Okay. So, I like for it to be overflowing.
I love it. I can't wait to taste it.
Ooh, me too. Okay, so that, and then we have two more things to add to the plate.
Okay.
3 more things to add to the plate.
Oh, this is a fancy.
So with my sausage, I like to have a little bit of Dijon mustard. So I'm just gonna put some of that here so that that's ready to go. And then finally, all of these Wickles and, okay, I might put you to the task of opening that.
I hope I don't fail. I did it.
You can do it.
All right. I love Wickles pickled okra.
Oh, me too.
It's
it's
so good. And Wickles on a cheeseburger, just, it's kind of like the rug in the Big Lebowski. It ties everything together.
It's kind of just like
I love it so much. Okay.
Okay.
I hope I'm arranging this artfully like you would like
And
it.
since it's just us, I'm gonna, you know, not go too crazy.
Yeah.
We don't have to
We're
have
friends.
a lot of on there, but a lot of pickles on there. Sarah, do you want to give it a taste?
I do. I'm excited about
Okay.
this.
So here's my.
This is so pretty, Ashley.
Isn't that pretty? It was so easy.
Yeah, we did
It was
this
so
all
easy.
in like
And
less
look.
than 10 minutes.
Look at this with it. How beautiful is that?
Love it.
You get pink
I would
and
be
yellow
really
and green
excited if I
and-
came over to your house.
Would
and
you be
served me
impressed
this.
with me?
Yes, I would be so impressed.
and you wouldn't even know how easy it was.
I know.
Except for you just watched it.
Well, let's try your pimento cheese.
Okay, let's
actually. Okay.
I'm gonna take a half.
You have a fancy little cheese knife.
Do you like it?
I do.
Found it pop closet.
You're so fancy. Yes, our prop closet is like you can get lost in there for hours,
can.
just marveling at everything that's in there.
Okay.
All right.
Cheers.
Ashley, that's so good.
Thank you.
I love it.
Would you like a napkin?
I would.
Now we do have a question for y'all. How did you choose which hot sauce to use? What is your choice of hot sauce?
Oh, that's a deep question.
Okay, Hannah, I'm gonna let you go for it first, and then I'll follow up.
I mean, Tabasco is always a solid choice no matter what's going on. Love a Tabasco. But then, you know, there's some people who like a hot sauce that's more vinegary. There's people who want it to be more heat. There's some people that want it to be snappy.
And what puts a snappy flavor in there?
I mean, it probably depends on combination of peppers. I mean, normally it's like a habanero jalapeno situation. I don't like as vinegary of hot sauce, although Tabasco's the exception. For some reason, I like that one.
Okay.
I don't know, which one do you always go for?
Well,
What do we have right now?
when it comes to
Louisiana.
Louisiana, or
I'm
you know,
going there
that's the
tomorrow.
tea. Oh, you are?
I
New
am.
Orleans.
I'm going to New Orleans
Oh,
tomorrow. The
jelly.
land of hot sauce.
It is.
It is. What do you normally go for?
Well, when it, you know, I really like this label. And sometimes I just pick
That's
things
okay.
by the label.
You can't. That's what I do with
So,
wine.
I like it. That's what I do with wine too. So, you know, so
We're
that's
not
how we
putting
got.
on airs here. It's fine.
No, we're just keeping it real, trying to. at
We
least.
are. Actually, that pimento cheese is so good.
So, okay, so also what I want you to try with me is the sausage and the mustard.
I'm all about it.
Okay.
We have tiny little
And by the way,
stairs.
just for you guys, you must fry the sausage first. You can't serve it raw.
Yes.
Again, that
And
might
make
sound really obvious, but I wasn't so sure about that until we started, and then I realized that it's not pre-cooked, so you have
and
to.
you also need to
cook
drain
it.
it.
And
Make
you
sure all
also
the
need to
grease
drain
comes
it.
off of it because it's a greasy sausage, but it's
Yeah,
worth it.
and depending on what kind of cheese board you have, you might not want to put it on your wooden cheese board because you get grease in there.
Yeah, this
This
marble
is
one's
nice and marble, so it's all right. What do you think?
Mmm.
Good.
That's a really good combo. Mmm. Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Me too. It's so good.
Yeah, Kaneka sausage is the best.
It's the best.
Mm-hmm.
Wiffles.
Wiggles, the best. Dukes, we're working with the best here, and it all comes from the South.
Now, are these? I'm trying not to talk my mouth full. Are these lemons? No, there's a particular type of lemon that we were making cocktails with last time.
We
that you said
were.
from the South.
This would be nice with Meyer lemons. It would.
Meyer
It would
lemons.
be a little bit more mellow, but I kind of like using regular lemons for the tartness of this. It makes it taste like classic lemonade, you know?
It really does.
Mhm.
It's so good.
But Meyer lemons would be really good too.
Okay.
Well, Ashley, I guess we did it.
We did. We did it again. It
We
was
did.
so fun.
I hope we get to do this again. We love doing this happy hour.
It is, and I hope
So-
that if we're back, then you guys will come and have a cocktail with us and have an appetizer. So, cheers to you guys.
Cheers to you guys. Let us know what you want to drink next time.